So apparently, according to a Sumerian creation story, this is how all existence started. It's pretty wild, but check this out. Apparently, there were some alien gods, multiple gods, not one god, that created humans from clay and blood. And then what they want to do is they approved of slavery, and they create a religion to confuse and enslave the masses. I know, pretty wild. Hard to believe. And if it's true, these gods are plain evil. Um, you know, just like some people say, gods don't have to be good. It's pretty wild. Um, and apparently, the religions stole from the Sumerian text. So, in other words, the religions' gods are all bullshit, and the religions are all the religions are bullshit. The religions stole from the Sumerian text, and the religions are an edited portion, and the Sumerian text is a huge story, and they cut that out. As wild and as crazy as all this sounds, being an atheist, how did the god, these are reptilian gods, by the way, they just came poof out of existence. I mean, we're talking about gods. We're not talking about species. I mean, we have species, then we have gods, but apparently these are gods. And apparently these gods got killed. And I guess to confuse the matter worse with the Scientology, they have a kind of a similar story. And, and it's so convincing, they want other people going to buy into the bullshit. I think it's all bullshit. But when we're talking about gods, being an atheist, how did that come out to be? And we know the universe is natural, not supernatural. Everybody said the natural universe. And if these are gods and they made us, why are we so flawed? And why is our universe not as perfect? From earthquakes to plants living in cracks to trees covering up dams to natural disasters to a comet to an asteroid that's going to come and kill us in 2039. It's a wild story, but I'm not buying it. And even if it is true, these gods are plain evil. Bottom line. Yeah, they created us, but that's the truth. But it still doesn't explain a lot, Because if these gods were active, couldn't they stop all the natural disasters? I mean, these are gods we're talking about, I mean, couldn't they stop the asteroids from killing people, meteors from actually killing that guy just out of the blue when he was at a party? I'm not buying it. And I think atheists, deists, say, well, they believe everything in science, but the only thing they don't believe in is that there had to be something that started it all. And I believe I know I'm going to be an atheist to the end because it's more exciting, because we live in a natural universe and a natural world. Science will keep on explaining things. And even if we don't come to solve it, at least I took the journey and ride to see how far we could come. And it doesn't matter, because according to these gods, there's no hell, like the Bible says, or the religions, there's no hell. And apparently there's no heaven either. So it's a win-win situation. So there you go, folks. If it's all true, all religions are bullshit. These alien gods created this to enslave the masses because they approved of slavery, and the religions stole, especially Christianity, and some other religions stole what the Sumerian because the Sumerians was before the religions, was the religions like 3,000, the Sumerians were like 6,000. And they said these alien gods came to the, either they came to the earth 330,000 years ago, or they started to create man 175,000 years. Very wild. But I'm not buying it. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's pretty wild. And the reason why all these religions have all that knowledge of the Sumerian tablets is because they stole from it. You know, the Quran stole that humans were created from clay and blood, just like the Sumerian says. That that the religion stole with the flood. They stole with Gilgamesh. They kind of stole everything from the Sumerians. And the funny thing is, well, I guess that makes sense. The Sumerians didn't have a religion. Well, obviously. So it's pretty wild. And I uploaded a bunch of videos you can see about the Sumerians. They said that humans were created in like in a test tube, and the sculptures have like the DNA, the drawing of the DNA. I mean, don't get me wrong. What they say is it's pretty intriguing and makes sense to some degree, but then it just, when you add it all up, the negative still outweighs the positive. Still outweighs the positive, Um, um, I don't know. I guess we'll see if science really it can explain everything. Then obviously there never was a God, and if it didn't explain everything, well, I guess I don't know. Maybe it's true, but I just can't see it. It just doesn't make sense. So I'm still atheist because it's wild. And so I mean, yeah, you have nothing to worry about life or death because all the religions are bullshit. So don't have to worry about that. It's kind of crazy because they say they had like knowledge of the planets and the sun and stars and astrology. But why? But then again, why are we so flawed? You know what I'm saying? These are gods, Like I said, the negative outweighs the positive. The positive has a lot of good claims and stuff, but the negative still outweighs the positive. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. You can reply. What do you guys think about this? It's pretty wild, I say, but I think atheism is still the best because it makes you question everything. Question everything, and then that's how it should be. Question the existence. Because, like Dalai says, no matter if a deist says, whether, something come out of nothing, nothing come out of nothing, there's forces out there we don't know about. There's stuff out there that we just don't know about. Whether it's alien technology, which could have something to do with planets and universes, and multiverses, or just other naturalistic beings out in the universe and so forth. It's huge, and for some multiverses, there's a huge explanation. So, so you just can't say it's a God. You have to just keep on questioning everything, because we know the universe is natural. If the universe was supernatural, we live in a supernatural world. Yeah, gods would be possible. So I'm not buying this Sumerian alien god stuff. So I think atheism still holds strong. Question everything, folks. Gotta question it all. Because like you just said, once you put the God in, you shot yourself in the foot, no matter what. Peace out.